Good morning, my dear students. I welcome you to online English classes. Today we start a new poem from your book Beehive. That is poem 6. And the name of the poem is No Men Are Foreign. And the name of the poet is James Crirkup. As you know, in previous class we had the same poem in class 8. You know about this poem. Firstly, we introduce the title No Men Are Foreign. No Men Are Foreign means that no man belongs to another country. Here poet wants to say that all men are same. All men are equal. In this poem, the poet wants to tell us that everyone in the world is same. All people are same. How they eat, live, or die, all are in the same way. There is no difference in eating, in living, or when they die. Here the poet says to promote the thought of universal brotherhood. That means poet wants to say the equality, the unity of the countries. He says that this poem is a peace poem. Now here poet should not consider anyone as foreign or strange, as we are the children of the same God. Now here the earth is a common property of the mankind, and we are the citizen of the world and not a particular country, that we all are equal and we all are the citizen of the world and we all are human being. Now introduction of the poet. James Crirkup. James Crirkup, born on 23rd April 1918 in England and died 10th May 2009 Andorra. James Crirkup was an English poet and was an internationally celebrated poet. James Crirkup was a novelist, playwright, and a translator. Here he made a comparison to the similarity in the human body between the peas who live at different places to state that all are equal. Now introduction of the poem. No men are foreign. No Men Are Foreign is a beautiful poem. Here, the poet tells us that all the division based on nation, caste, color, creed, or religion are baseless. Since we are similar in our basic need of the common resources, our life, we all have a common resource of origin and we are dependent on the same resources for our survival. We may belong to the different countries and speak a different languages, but we all enjoy the beauty of nature. We must give up a narrow nationalism as humanity that is same all over the world. And in harming anyone, we are harming ourselves. Here the poet hating those who belongs to the other countries, those who hates other. The poet didn't want to hate anyone. He wants the peace for the universal brotherhood. Of the nation. Now we start the poem, stanza 1. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes like ours. The land our brothers walk upon. Is earth like this, in which we all shall lie? What is the meaning of beneath? That means under. Strange, that means unknown. And here foreign means of another countries. Uniform you know very well, that is clothes. In the first line, here the poet says that no men are strange. What's the meaning of strange here? Strange means which is unknown, and no countries is foreign. So he is attempting to remove the borders from the earth, which has been erected to separate different countries. Firstly, we have to remove the borders from all the different countries. Then only no countries will be foreign. We will feel every countries as our own land. When there will be no borders, then everyone will be free to move around. Now here the poet says that the entire earth is one, and all the people who live on the earth belongs to one human race. Then after he says that inside the uniform worn by soldiers of different countries, the human being in the same. After wearing soldier's uniform, there is no different, because they are same. They are human being. God has made all of us in a similar way. All breathe in the same way. Then he says that all the soldiers are our brothers. We all woke up the same Mother Earth, and upon our death shall lie in the grave of the same earth. That means After death, we all lie in the same earth. Whether they are in another country or this country or any human being, we all lie on the same earth. They too aware of sun and air and water are fed by peaceful harvest, by wars. Long winter starved, their hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor not different from our own. Aware, that means no. Peaceful harvest, that means crops growing in peaceful time. Wars, long winter starved means long winter like starvations caused by war. Starvation means there is a lack of food at the time of war. In the second stanza, they refers to those people who belongs to other countries, and we call them foreigners and discriminate them and fight with them. And the poet says that nature has given all the boundaries to all people, just like he has given to us. Everyone gets sunlight, air, and water in equal measures, which means that God does not differentiate between people from different countries. God made in similar way, but the human being made the differentiate between the countries, between the people. We all do farming during the time of peace, when there is no war. It's important to do farming. We live a relaxed life and eat the thing given to us by nature. Further, he adds that the way we starve during the war and winter time in the same of those belonging to other countries. Even they do not get food at that time. So he wants to say that foreigner who belongs to another country and we both are same. Both are suffering from starving. Both need food to eat. And then the poet says that even their hands are same as ours. They work hard just like we do. He is giving all this example to convey to the readers that there is no difference in us and the people belonging to another countries. They feed or harvest and starve during the wartime. Their hands are like ours. So there is no difference between them and us. For that, we all are equal. There is no difference between them and us. Remembers they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. What's the meaning of strength? That means power, energy. And what's the meaning of recognize? That means to know. The poet asks the reader to remember something. He says that we should keep in mind that the people of another country, whom we think to be our enemies, have been best owned by God. With similar appearance like us, God has given them eyes like ours, which open when we wake up and close when we are asleep. In the same way, there is no difference in sleeping and no difference in wake up. Similarly, He has given them strength, which we can win through love. Then he says that in every country, in every land, there is no common thing. That is life. Life means all the things that are living. And if we can recognize them and we can understand their feeling and realize that they are like us, then there will be no fights and no war between us. So in further the next stanza we will continue to the next class. Till then, goodbye.